Hey, welcome back, Maniacs. Happy New Year to you. I don't know if I already wished that to you or not, but maybe Happy New Year again. Today's finally the day. We're gonna actually get this thing started today. We've been working on it off and on here, getting some things done, but today we're gonna finish buttoning this thing up and we're gonna get fired up. So hope you guys enjoy. Cool. So, Nathan, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. And then, of course, as always, here's the plan. I got a few things going on. We got the intake back. Had a little overspray on it. Got it all cleaned up, I think. So we should be ready to get this thing going. Needs a few plugs and some fittings. So somebody can tackle this when you put the injectors in, put the fuel rail on, and first before it goes into the car, because you can't get it once it's in there. So that's one deal. I think the order of things should be, though, this is part of the extension. It's 18 inches is what we're going to extend wires. This is the T-map sensor. This sits actually in the charge pipe. I'll show you guys where that is. But we're going to extend this, and we know that we hear that you are the king when it comes to this fine work.
I can do this.
This is okay. All right. So we got the cool little
like slices. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, right. Yep. So we're gonna use those.
That scares us. It doesn't scare you?
It doesn't scare us. We just don't want to be here all day doing 4 wires. And then there's 6 wires for the throttle body. So it's 10 wires.
Yep.
Total.
Gotcha.
So that needs to happen before the intake goes on, otherwise it's too hard to work on that there. Not only too hard, it's pretty much impossible. We put the plugs in, but I want to pull the plugs out because we have a compression tester now, so I'd like to just check compression just for peace of mind. I think that'd be good to know. I want to double check and see if the new coil packs that we got, if they work with these heat shields still, because this came out of the factory setup. And if they do, I think it's probably a good idea to put them back because I think it protects the plug. Or no,
it protects
vice versa. It protects the coil probably. So all right, so that's that. All the JB4 stuff is pretty much all done. I'm actually gonna get on that because I've been deciphering that one with Cameron. You know, we spent a lot of time on it already. There's literally only like 2 wires left, and then I got to remember. So somebody remind me before we start this thing.
It doesn't have oil.
That we gotta go. No, it's got oil in it, but it doesn't have coolant in it though. We gotta put that in. We gotta run the little purge. The car has like a, you know, you could actually do a purge. It's auto.
Yeah, because it's got
electric for you.
Electric water pump.
Yeah. But we need to go into the JB4 app, and there's one setting that needs to be changed because we ended up switching to a 3.5 bar map sensor from the factory. I don't know what the factory is, like a 1.5 or something like that. That change needs to be made on the software for it before we fire it. We have one more vacuum line to run. Just bolt the charge pipe back together. I dropped the intercooler because it's too hard to get these charge pipes in from the top. And then we should start it. Sweet.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm like, it's gonna be so loud.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool, you cut whenever there. This is also a map sensor. The car has 2, so from my understanding, this is just called a map sensor. Hey, his hair grew since we've seen him. Not that long, it was like 2 years ago that we saw you last.
It is a very tight fit.
As long as it fits.
You gotta take these off.
Very tight fit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an idea.
Ideas are good, usually.
Whoa! The hammer?
This way, right?
Yeah.
120. Well, I gotta pull the plug and. Yeah, turn it off.
Has a smaller adapter that
That's going in. The next
goes onto it.
As long as it doesn't drop into the cylinder.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
So go and tighten it and then loosen it and see if it tightened in the right place or if it just tightens in there more in the wrong place.
Yeah, I should.
Sit tight.
Very carefully.
So this piece got stuck inside. I think it's because he didn't actually tighten these together to start with.
He went in and took it down. Tell him when he comes back. Dude, we can't get it out.
Dude, we got bigger problems. Broke it off in there trying to get it out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did get it out for you.
Good. Did you tighten it?
No.
You didn't
no.
tighten it for me?
Do it again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I knew it was a horrible thing. I knew we'd get it. It was a phone and move. I know it. All the way around.
Right.
We're just gonna go down the line. Go. Yeah, we're good. We got the 125. When was the last time you charged that battery?
I charged like a month ago.
That's still low. Go.
What's the compression?
60.
What?
That one was
That won't be good. I'm just wondering why it's cranking so slow.
batteries.
Yeah.
75. Go ahead. 160.
That's not good.
Now, yeah, hit 160 quick. 160.
Crank's a lot better now though.
What's it supposed to be?
Yeah, but usually like 130 is alright. Better than 130 is good. Good. 155 and climbing. Good.
Thought I lost the throttle body bolts.
All right, good. Good. Well, at least we're maybe are doing stuff right here.
60, 70 maybe.
All right, so what we do is we just slide it in. The solder on the inside is what makes your electrical connection. Then the red on the outside melts and creates a waterproof seal. So like that, and then we go under here, and we seal it all up. it goes. And then this is melting the waterproof and the heat shrink. And you burn yourself a little bit. Try to cool it off quicker. So minimal burning, waterproof, and a good electrical connection, all while maintaining a slim profile. That's the goal.
Everybody pass right this way. Everybody pass right this way. Everybody pass right this way. Everybody pass right this way.
So we're torquing the intake manifold bolts, 11 foot-pounds, and that was that. So we're working our way from the middle out. Pretty exciting, a little scary, but mostly exciting. Hopefully the O-rings stayed in the right place. Should have. Ryan, he left already for the day. We put this new O-ring on, the throttle body here. And he's like, oh, it's kind of loose, you know, and it did feel kind of funny, you know. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, well, it's made for it. That's not where it sits. This is where it sits in the charge pipe, and now it fits right. That slot right there is actually for the spring clip that holds it all on, so figured it out, Ryan. So now I gotta figure out if this is gonna go over the radiator, upper radiator hose, or below. Oh, it's gonna go below. That was easy to figure out there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. And now, spring clip looks like it probably goes from the bottom. Yeah. There, all right, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's see if we can get the radiator hose figured out around it.
Okay.
And then we'll get that blow off valve on, get the vacuum line on it.
Everybody pass right this way. Everybody pass right this way.
All I have left is to add the BMW coolant with some distilled water and do the bleed procedure on this car. It has an electric water pump, so you have to do a kind of a process. And I'm gonna try to start it.
Everybody
Got our BMW distilled water. So right now the car is just doing its thing. It's going through the coolant bleed procedure. Supposedly it takes about 15 minutes to run through the whole cycle of bleeding the cooling system. We could be getting to the end of it. So close to starting it. All right, I think it's done. Cycle the ignition off. All right. Let's see if I can check that. Oh, JB4. So I was just doing a once over right before I'm starting it right now, just to check plugs, fittings and clearances, and I found that one of the coolant lines going to the reservoir, the coolant reservoir was touching one of the pulleys. Would not been good, so I did catch that. I did move it out of the way, and I think I'm ready. I'm so bummed the guys can't be here. They all had to leave for various responsibilities with family and stuff. I think it's ready. I'm gonna fire it up. I'm gonna fire this thing up right now. I think I'm gonna go grab this fire extinguisher first though. Because who knows? Nothing seems to be leaking. Oh my goodness. It's been so long. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for hanging in with us on this YouTube journey. It's been about a year exactly, maybe a little over, but we got it running. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff to sort out, delete a bunch of things. I'm logging this for Troy at Fluent Tune so he can look it over for me. What can I say? Success. All right, well, that's gonna be a wrap for this this week's episode. I do wanna give a huge shout out to Doc Race for the killer intake with the port injectors, the super cool setup, a single turbo exhaust manifold there or header setup, and Garrett Motion, Burger Motorsports. That's it for today. See you guys.